Wow. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Another explosive, terrific night of boxing when it comes to Mr. Lucas Matthysse. This man is a damn destroyer. In the famous words of Ivan Drago's coach in Rocky IV, whatever he touches, he destroys. This man has some sick-ass power, guys. You know, I can't recall seeing a guy with this type of scary power in quite some time. And when I say power, I'm not just talking about power where you look like a strong puncher. I'm talking about power where you are knocking out elite fighters. Okay? Knocking out elite fighters. Lamont Peterson had never been done that way. All right? He had never been knocked out before. And he was viciously knocked out tonight. You guys already know I picked Lucas Matthysse to win this fight by knockout. You know, I told you it was a 50-50 type fight, but if I was forced to go with someone, I would have to pick Lucas Matthysse by knockout. I mean, he made it look very easy. It looked like Lamont Peterson. You know, it's funny because the fight started to look a little bit, just a little bit like all of Lamont Peterson's fight starts off, right? Lamont Peterson starts off slow. He either gets knocked down or he fights tentative, and then he comes in after he starts trying to box. He realizes he can't do that. That's when he goes in and tries to fight toe-to-toe. It did not work with Lucas Matthysse. And like I told you guys before, I felt that this fight could possibly play out the way Brandon Rios fought Anthony Peterson, Lamont Peterson's brother. Anthony Peterson was trying to fight Brandon Rios in the inside, and Brandon Rios was a much better inside fighter. That was the exact same thing that happened tonight. Lamont Peterson, he tried to fight in the inside, and Lucas Matthysse, he was just too powerful, and he was just too damn durable. Lucas Matthysse is starting to look like a modern-day Roberto Duran. Dare I say it. Okay? I mean, I know the styles are not the exact same. I think that Lucas Matthysse style is a lot more polished than a Roberto Duran. Roberto was he was somewhat of a more better Ricky Hatton type style. You know, Roberto Duran, he liked to wrestle a lot, make it a real ugly fight. And, Lucas Matthysse, he doesn't really have to make it ugly. You know, he's a lot more intelligent in the ring for an aggressive power puncher. All right? So, there I say, this man today may be the closest thing to Roberto Duran, and we already know who's the closest to Sugar Ray Leonard today. All right? There I say that as well. Now, the whole thing, guys, is for the people who were saying, Floyd Mayweather, he ain't got nobody to fight. He ain't got nobody to fight. If he don't fight Canelo, who is he going to fight, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I don't think we could say that anymore, guys. I don't think we could say that anymore. And, I think if Lucas Matthysse gets past Danny Garcia, which I see him getting past Danny Garcia most likely now, if Danny Garcia, doesn't duck that fight, which I could understand why he would after witnessing what we witnessed tonight. But let's just say Matthysse gets past Garcia, or Garcia, he opts out and he avoids, the destroyer, Matthysse. I'm telling you right now, this is a great matchup for Floyd Mayweather. You guys, when it comes to boxing, when you hear people talk about, there's nobody for this person to fight. Oh, there's nobody for that person to fight. You guys don't understand. A star can be just born, right overnight, right? You don't have to, groom a star from the Olympics to the amateurs and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? A star can just, pop up overnight. Ricardo Mayorga, he just popped up overnight. He wasn't something. I mean, realistically, even Adrian Broner just came out of nowhere. He had no amateur history, no amateur pedigree. So the point that I'm making is Lucas Matthysse, he has arrived, okay? He has arrived. What he did to Lamont Peterson was highly, highly impressive. And it was scary, okay? It was scary. That type of power is something you don't see too often. You know, I have praised Canelo for his power, but Canelo doesn't get these guys out of here, okay? Matthysse gets these guys out of here. And, I mean, as soon as he touches you, you're either getting knocked down or you get knocked out, all right? I told you guys already, I thought a long time ago, I did a video, I told you guys that I thought that Matthysse had the potential to be, future top 10 pound for pound best fighter in the world, okay? And he proved it, guys. He proved it tonight, okay? At least at 140, it's going to be hard to see anybody challenging Matthysse. I would still like to see Kareem Mayfield against Matthysse. And even Matthysse, as dangerous as Matthysse is, even he said he's not interested in fighting Kareem Mayfield. Nobody wants to fight Kareem Mayfield. Nobody really wanted to fight Matthysse. But, that's a little bit of a different story. The bottom line is Matthysse has arrived, guys. He's arrived. And, I'm just rambling off right now, and I just watched the fight. I just wanted to give some quick thoughts. A lot of my thoughts haven't really set in yet. I probably will watch the fight another 1 or 2 times, but it was impressive, guys. It was really impressive. And like I said, I could see this guy as a solid opponent for Floyd Mayweather. I would have him as the favorite over Danny Garcia. Okay? And, yeah, man, it's going to be interesting to see if Danny Garcia has the balls, or if Golden Boy has the balls to put, I know they're both Golden Boy fighters, but you know how promoters are. Sometimes they don't want to destroy one of their guys. They want to keep both of them winning. So, it'll be interesting to see if Oscar De La Hoya sacrifices one of his lambs, to make one of his other fighters even bigger. All right? So, yeah, man, this is how I see this fight tonight. I see Matthysse as now a dangerous opponent for anyone, and that includes the great Floyd Mayweather. All right? That type of power, I'm not saying he beats Floyd Mayweather. I'm just saying that he just showed me that he is a viable opponent, a credible opponent for Floyd Mayweather. He just showed me that it's bullshit when people say that there's nobody for Floyd Mayweather to fight. All right? And I don't expect the fight to happen right away, but Floyd Mayweather has 5 more fights. That's almost 3 years of boxing, and I could easily see Matthysse, being talked about now. All right? So, yeah, guys, I probably forgot to say a couple of things, but I'll probably make another video about this later on. I'm on to the next one, guys.